Hello Doovies Travelers and welcome back to the best career mode channel here on YouTube. Today talking about all things WWE 2K24. Yesterday was the holy grail of information, ladies and gentlemen. We had the cover star, we had trailers, we had new news, new game modes, match types, information, leaks, confirmations, and more regarding everything about WWE 2K24. And I just wanted to make a video talking about it because I'm so excited about the potential for this game. It is looking incredible. I have a bunch of screenshots, some news articles, stuff we're going to read, stuff we're going to talk about, discuss, and dive into. In the comments down below, let me know the thing you are most excited for in regards to WWE 2K24. Before we dive into the game news, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say the reason why I'm so excited for WWE 2K24 is because RPW, Regents Pro Wrestling, the #1 wrestling show in sports entertainment, the most action-packed, immersive, and entertaining show on all of YouTube, is entering season number 3. Regents Pro Wrestling is our community e-fed right here on this channel. Ladies and gentlemen, if you go to the live tab right here, we even have a playlist with over 180 videos. You can see the entire history of Regents Pro Wrestling all the way back to week number 1 in March last year on WWE 2K22, ladies and gentlemen. We have a spreadsheet with every single bit of information for every single superstar you could ever imagine, all of their win percentages and everything. Ladies and gentlemen, Regents Pro Wrestling Season 2 this year has been the best it's ever been, and I can't recommend enough getting involved. Every single person that watches RPW for just 1 second instantly tells me they have fallen in love. RPW is the main sponsor for this channel, live every Monday and Friday right here on the Regents Kid YouTube channel. There's also a Discord and more information in the description down below. Join the Discord, ask questions in the comments, and get involved, ladies and gentlemen. You can watch and you can even get your own contract. All of these superstars are our YouTube members. You can get your own contract too. You will not regret it. It is the best thing on this channel. It's the best thing on YouTube, and season 3 is going to be bigger and better than ever, ladies and gentlemen. Regents Mania 2 is March 3rd, and then after that we do the draft, we do the award ceremony, and then we dive in to a brand new season. It's going to be awesome. Get involved, and without further ado, let's talk about the game. Hashtag finish your story. I think a lot of people knew this was going to be the tagline. Of course, the cover superstars got announced as well, but I'm more involved and interested in the actual game mechanics, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to go down, have a little read through some of the new stuff, and see what they've included. 2K Showcase of the Immortals. For 4 years, WrestleMania has captivated millions of fans around the globe as WWE superstars became legends, and spectacular moments from Hulk Hogan slamming Andre the Giant to Mr. WrestleMania, Shawn Michaels, my GOAT, by the way, and The Undertaker put on a match for the ages, my favorite match of all time, by the way, and many more cemented WWE Hall of Fame legacies. The grandest stage of them all has drawn earth-shaking roars from 100,000 plus in attendance as the biggest icons in WWE made history. Ladies and gentlemen, we got not Road to WrestleMania, sorry, 40 years of WrestleMania. Now, it has been confirmed there's only 21 matches, and that is mainly because, of course, a lot of the superstars like a Daniel Bryan, like a Chris Jericho and Edge, a lot of them aren't with the company anymore, so that is most likely why they can't use their likeness for their game. So they had to cut a lot of matches, which, I mean, it sucks, obviously, but it's also, we kind of knew it might probably happen. It's happened before where they can't use certain superstars, so they just make it like they never existed. I'll be real, like I said, I don't care too much about this mode. I'm mainly a universe mode player because of RPW, so it's cool. I will play it to unlock everything if I need to. But I'm not too, overly excited with the 40 years of WrestleMania, especially since there's only 21 matches. If anything, that makes it better for me because I can just zoom past it quicker, really. Iconic roster. WWE 2K24 boasts a star-studded roster. Of course, we hear this every year, but it is looking like quite a big roster this year. WWE legends including Stone Cold Steve Austin, of course, Undertaker, of course, Andre the Giant, of course, the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, of course, Bianca Belair, John Cena, blah, 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 whose larger-than-life entrances and signature moves are heightened by ultra-realistic graphics, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the screenshots I've seen do look good. Of course, WWE 2K23 look good as well, to be fair. There's not much room they can go graphics-wise to make it better. I'm just hoping the gameplay is improved. That's the main thing I'm looking forward to. New match types and improvements on existing match types, ladies and gentlemen. This is a big one. It's been talked about and speculated a lot that they might be bringing back old match types, sorry. And I always said it's a typical 2K thing, by the way, to bring back something of the old games and count it as new. Like these have all been in the games before, but now they're new match types because they've been out of the game for so long. It's typical marketing. We knew it was going to happen, but I'm just happy they're actually back. Players asked in WWE 2K24 delivers with 4 new chaotic match types: special guest referee, ambulance match, casket match, and gauntlet match, ladies and gentlemen. In addition, the Backstage Brawl now features 4-player support. Now, the Backstage Brawl sounds cool, including a working elevator, breakable control room glass, and a vending machine, blah, blah, blah. Backstage Brawl in Universe mode never worked in a custom arena. You can't do a Backstage Brawl in 2K23 with a custom arena on Universe mode, so I'm hoping that is fixed. It'll be such a typical 2K thing to be like, oh, look, we fixed this, we have this now, but it still doesn't work in that main mode. It would be annoying. Let's hope they fixed it. Especially for someone like me, who only uses custom superstars, custom arenas, custom logos, custom belts. I want them to focus more on the custom-made superstars and arenas and stuff like that, rather than just focusing on the real-life WWE stuff. You know? Please? Royal Rumble now offers support for 8 online players in 30 superstar online matches. Again, this is cool. I wish crossplay was a thing, if I'm honest. It would be awesome to do a Royal Rumble online. You know, I have people that have it on PlayStation, on Xbox. I have it on PC, so crossplay would be awesome. There's always next year, I guess. War Games, Extreme Rules, TLC, Submission, Hell in a Cell, they all return. More details on each new match type will be shared soon, ladies and gentlemen. I'll probably make another video on that as well. Gameplay upgrades, a big one. Again, myself, because I mainly do RPW stuff, I would love if AI vs AI is improved as well. I want more variety when you have AI vs AI. Obviously, it's, you know, you want the gameplay to be good when you're playing, but when you're watching the match as well, I hope there's more improvements with that. One for Universe modes, which we'll get to later. I hope there's the option in Universe mode, when you make a match, let's say you make a match, Cody Rhodes vs John Cena, it would be incredible if before the match, you could pick who wins and then be able to watch the match play out and that superstar still win. So just like real life WWE, they know who's going to win beforehand. If I could sit there and go, Cody Rhodes is going to win this match, it doesn't matter how, but Cody Rhodes will win. And then you go into it, AI vs AI, you watch the match play out, and then Cody Rhodes wins. That would be incredible for storytelling, because it's so hard to rig matches and, you know, make sure the superstar that you want to win actually wins. So that little thing would be incredible. I don't know how they would implement it, but I mean, Fire Pro Wrestling does it. So if they can, I'm sure WWE 2K24 can. That would be incredible. Rumors to gameplay throughout, including super finishers. Now, more on this is coming later up in these tabs, ladies and gentlemen. But I don't know how I feel about it. It's an intriguing thing. It's a new thing, kind of. We're going to get more into that later. The Trading Blows minigame, which I am very excited for. This is basically straight from Fire Pro. Now, if you don't know what the Trading Blows minigame is, basically, it is the back and forth that you get between two superstars. So instead of the match starts and instantly two superstars just run at each other, grapple each other straight away, that doesn't happen in real life, rarely. Normally, it's a back and forth. There's the build-up to the match. So the Trading Blows minigame would be like Gunther with his chops. So every time he chops, let's say he's fighting The Miz will punch him. He chops, The Miz punches him. He chops, blah, blah. They go back and forth until one finally drops or yields or something like that. This could be cool if done correctly. And again, I hope they implemented the AI usage. I hope the AI actually do these new things, like super finishers, like the Trading Blows minigame, like the top rope into groups. I hope the AI actually do them as well, because if not, that'll be disappointing. Speaking of, top rope dive onto a group of opponents outside the ring. It says outside the ring. I'm hoping you can still do that inside the ring as well. Like if there's a group of superstars in the ring and you go top rope, I hope you can dive on them as well. It just says outside the ring, but I mean, surely if you can do it outside the ring, you can do it inside the ring, right? Double title matches. Now they highlighted double title matches here. Double title matches are in WWE 2K23. They're just not in Universe mode. Now, again, in a future picture, they have said it does work in Universe mode now, which is a dub. But I don't know why they done it here in gameplay upgrades, because it's technically already in the game. New paybacks, more to come on that in a second as well, and much more. New weapon types, including trash cans. We've had that through mods, guitars, mods, microphones. Again, all of these we've had through mods, but it's nice that they're actually in the game now, to be fair. Just the ability to throw weapons. Shout out to SmackDown vs. Raw 2011, I think it was. You can throw weapons at each other. Allow players to bring the pain. Also, 7 real WWE refs are featured to add to the immersive experience. This is cool. Again, having real-life referees is very cool. I hope there are also default refs as well. Because, again, like I say, I mainly do like a custom universe mode with no real WWE people. So I would rather be able to have custom referees. We're going to get to that in a second. You can now create your own referee, ladies and gentlemen. That's new. MyGM, the popular WWE brand management simulation, continues to expand with new GMs and brands to choose from, more match types, more dramas, more championships, talent scouts, superstars trading between brands. That's new and sounds pretty cool. Superstar contract management and the new superstar journey, which allows superstars to earn XP, train, and level up to gain new benefits after participating in matches. Now, MyGM, I'm not going to lie, I used to love MyGM back in the day. It's all I used to play as a kid on the PS2 days. MyGM on 2K23, I thought was very, very boring. As a universe mode player, I just don't see the need of playing MyGM. I think Universe Mode is so much better. It gives you so much more freedom. I would love to, play MyGM. I'm going to make a MyGM series this year on the channel. We done a little one last year, but again, I didn't really enjoy it. This year, we're going to go fully into it. Hopefully, with all these new stuff, it will be fun as well. We're going to do a custom one with the RPW Superstars, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So hopefully, I can actually enjoy MyGM a little bit more. It would be nice. So I'm excited to see what they have, but based on 2K23, I have my reservations. MyFaction. Now, I'm going to be completely honest, ladies and gentlemen. The only thing they could have written here to make me interested in MyFaction is if it said MyFaction is no longer in WWE 2K24. That is the only way I would have enjoyed MyFaction. There is one cool thing which they said. I don't know if they said it here, but they said it in somewhere else. All the unlockables from MyFaction now and MyRise now can be used outside of that mode, and that was the main drawback of MyFaction. Is you could only have the unlockables in that mode, which was so stupid. I don't like MyFaction. I'm not going to play it. If you do, that's fair enough. Hopefully you enjoy it, but I don't really care too much about it, if I'm honest. MyRise. Now, we are going to do a MyRise series on this channel as well. We done one last year. We're going to do it again this year with 2 superstars. Again, we're going to do both RPW superstars. If you can use custom superstars again, which I'm assuming you can, we're going to do RPW superstars, Regents Pro Wrestling superstars. Again, I want to promote RPW as much as possible. They're the sponsors of this channel, so watch RPW live every Monday and Friday, by the way. Unique career mode experience, 2 new storylines, Undisputed, which is the men's, and Unleashed, which is the women's. It's kind of like the Lock and the Legacy or whatever it was last year. Put players in control of custom created superstars looking to make a name for themselves and cement their legacies in WWE history, featuring Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, Mick Foley, and other performing MyRise voiceover for the first time. We're going to hear Roman Reigns voicing over. Let's hope it's actually decent voiceovers, please. Alongside other superstars and legends, expanded rewards, original MyRise characters, and unlockables carrying over into other game modes. That's a big dub because that means more creative options, more attires, more hairstyles, more stuff like that you can use in other game modes. More impactful in the overall WWE 2K experience than ever before. I like that. We're going to do 2 series this year. Again, they're both career modes, so it fits on this main channel. It doesn't have to go on Regents Plays. They're going to both be right here with RPW Superstars, MyRise on the channel. I'm excited. Universe. Now this, and the Creation Suite, to be fair, this is my bread and butter, ladies and gentlemen. I was hoping for a lot. It's not that much text, but what they have said, it intrigues me. It really, really does. Let's have a read. The ultimate WWE Universe sandbox that puts players in charge of superstar rosters, feuds, champions, weekly shows, and premium live events now features expanded rivalry actions. Now, I'm very, very nervous. I'm very, very nervous because 2K23 Universe mode was a step in the right direction from 2K22. They've improved it, but like with 2K, like with a lot of things, it was 2 steps forward and 1 step back. They introduced this new rivalry system where you can have a rivalry and you can choose what cutscene happens, but it's still so limited. They call it the WWE Universe Sandbox. A sandbox means you can do anything, and their rivalry system does not allow that. For instance, let's say you have a match between Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes, and you want Roman Reigns to run in on Cody Rhodes during his match with another superstar. You can't choose who Cody Rhodes' other superstar is going to be. It will just randomly assign someone from Cody Rhodes' roster to fight him, and then Roman Reigns will run in. It's such a simple thing. I would love to be able to pick 2 superstars that fight. So Cody Rhodes vs. John Cena, Roman Reigns runs in on Cody Rhodes. Not a random superstar, because then you have to mess with the roster. You have to take everyone off the roster except for the one person you want him to fight, so the game actually picks him. It's so tedious. And I hope they fix more stuff like that. Of course, I want more animations. I want more cutscenes. I want more choices for each cutscene as well. Because even with the options they gave us, after a year of RPW, we started running into the same cutscenes over and over again. Because even though they give you more options, it's still super limited in what you can do. So the more options, the better. I want to see more cutscenes. I want to see more choices. And I want to see more variety in the cutscenes as well. I think that'll make it just that much better. And based on all of that, I mean, they seem to be promising it, ladies and gentlemen, including run-ins. So hopefully they fixed the run-ins, because they actually took out the run-in option from 2K22 and replaced it with the rivalry system. But this says expanded rivalries, including runnings. So hopefully they've either improved runnings or brought runnings back. Money in the Bank cash-ins. Now this is a massive one, because Money in the Bank cash-ins are so painful to actually trigger, ladies and gentlemen. They are awfully implemented into Universe mode. You can either announce the cash-in at the end of the show, which no one does. The whole hype of a cash-in is after a grueling main event. Both superstars are down, injured. The champion just retained. He's laying on the floor, injured, bloody, bruised. Then the music hits. the Money in the Bank superstar comes down, cashes it in, hits one finisher, pins and wins. It's so hard to trigger that animation in 2K23. So the fact they've highlighted Money in the Bank cash-ins, I hope they've made it more seamless, because that is one of the biggest and best, like, oh my god moments in WWE is the Money in the Bank cash-in. So I hope they fixed it up. Scenarios and brawls. So maybe more scenarios, maybe more brawls. I'm guessing this means cutscenes of different scenarios, different brawls that can happen, as well as new cutscenes. So again, they promised new cutscenes. Hopefully they're not just old cutscenes rehashed. I really want to see more cutscenes, so I'm interested. Special guest referee support. I'm glad that actually works. Also, I just realized, actually, it just hit me now, they highlighted special guest referee support. They didn't highlight like ambulance mode, gauntlet mode, because up here they have special guest referee, ambulance match, casket match, and gauntlet match. They only highlighted special guest referee support. So is that just because that's the most like exciting one, or is gauntlet match, ambulance, and casket not in universe? Because if that's the case, that is stupid if that's not in universe mode, but surely it has to be, right? Double title matches, again, they're actually in universe mode. You don't have to do them in play now, which is a dub. And a loser leaves town stipulation. Now, I'm intrigued about this one because there is a cutscene that you can choose already in 2K23. If you have a rivalry, very high impact, at a pay-per-view, there's a stipulation called loser leaves town. So, as far as I know, that's already in the game. So, I don't know if this is differently implemented, but I guess we'll see. Again, I wish there was a bit more for Universe because it's my favorite mode. I think it's the mode that gives you the most freedom and the most fun, the most longevity as well. I've spent the entire year playing Universe mode because it's my favorite mode. So I'm hoping once we actually dive in, there is a lot of new features as well that maybe they haven't highlighted here. But I'm very, very excited and very, very hopeful for this year's Universe mode. The Creation Suite is my second favorite thing. The crown jewel of the WWE 2K franchise. I don't like that these two are right at the bottom, though. They should be at the top. These are the two best things. The best in-class, most detailed, and robust Creation Suite returns with all new support for Create a Referee now. Now. Create a Referee is incredible. I didn't even think about a Create a Referee. I read this and my mind was blown. It's everything I've wanted to have a custom referee. As I said, with RPW, it would be amazing. If a Create a Referee takes a slot of a creator superstar, if they do not have their own slots, because I'm assuming we still have 100 core slots because they haven't mentioned otherwise, which that's already an L. We should have more than 100 core slots. It's ridiculous that we're limited to 100. But if a creator referee also takes the creator superstar slot, that is the biggest L of this game. They should have their own slots. Even if you can only have like 5 or 10 referees, that's fine. And we only need like 3 or 4. Please, do not let them take up one of our 100 spots. I'm so protective over those 100 spots already. Do not let the creative referee take them over, please. A sign is a big dub for people like me with eFeds, you know, RPW signs. I was going to mod this in. Now I don't have to. It's in the game. So again, this is a dub, having custom signs in the crowd. Massive. As well as new parts, which is a dub. New animations to design custom superstars, GMs, arenas, entrances, movesets, championships, and more. The creation is like my favorite thing on WWE every year. The Creation Suite is incredible, and I can't wait to see what they have. So that's all the main stuff. I also have some other little tidbits here and there. In the MyRise, become a champion in MyRise. Embark on 2 action-packed career arcs as you ascend from a WWE recruit to a decorated WWE champion in MyRise. Watch your WWE dreams unfold as you progress through original storylines and achieve WWE superstardom in the men's and women's division. Again, we're going to do a MyRise series. We're going to do 2 series like we do with FIFA, a men's and a women's one, both with an RPW superstar on this channel, and it should be a lot of fun. I want a lot of WWE 2K24 content on this channel this year. Of course, for 23, we mainly had the live streams. This year, I want videos as well. I want updates, news, and all of the career modes and MyGMs to go alongside it. Troll the WWE Universe. Universe mode gives you the power to develop feuds and create something never before seen in the WWE. The No Holds Barred sandbox is enhanced with more expanded rivalry actions, brand new cutscenes, and double title matches. Again, I wish there was a bit more information, but that's fine for now. This is a bit more information about special guest referees. So if you wanted a bit more information about the most requested match type, here it is. Brian Williams said in the interview, I can speak on the new match types this year. So for years now, the fans have been requesting and asking for a return of the special guest referee match. When you talk about the Chaos, this match is Chaos personified. Whether it's AI control, now this made me excited because one thing I was worried about with special guest ref is if you have an AI referee, will they, let's say you have an AI referee and they're a heel. Let's say you have, I don't know, let's say you have Paul Heyman as a special guest referee and you want him to favor Roman Reigns in his match. You want it to be a heel, fast counts for Roman Reigns, slow counts for the opposition. Can you choose for an AI referee to do that? if that makes sense. Like, if I have a heel referee, can I actually make the AI be a heel referee? Or will they just be a normal guest referee and not really do much of the new stuff? That's one thing that will make or break this mode. If it's only user-controlled, human-controlled, where you can do quick counts, DQs, and stuff like that, that's a bit of an L. If the AI have, like, their own brain and it's like, if they're a heel, they do heel stuff, that'll be incredible. It does say whether it's the AI-controlled ref that's showing favor to one superstar over the other, so they've said basically it can happen. And to call for a DQ when a DQ wasn't warranted, so you could just call a DQ out of nowhere, which would be awesome. Again, all of this for story purposes is going to be amazing. Level of chaos that you mentioned and anarchy in the match is definitely present, although you can also play as an above-board referee, but what's the fun in that? You want to cause a little mayhem. Ryan Williams also said, it is the best that it's ever been, in my humble opinion. I think fans are going to be absolutely loving it. From the presentational standpoint too, when you select a referee to officiate the match, they do wear the referee attire as well, which I think is a very nice touch. Now here is a screenshot, ladies and gentlemen, from an old, historic, amazing WWE video game, which we haven't seen for a long time without mods. The Royal Rumble camera, the Here Comes the Pain classic camera, where you can see down the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been confirmed that this camera is returning, ladies and gentlemen. This is just a snippet of the text, but it says, look over here, plus improvements to ramp cameras and dive cameras, and the ability to move the camera during live gameplay. Provide the most visually impressive WWE 2K experience to date. The ability to move the camera during live gameplay, ladies and gentlemen. So if this is like what I'm thinking of, this is game-changing. So is this like, if I have like an AI vs AI game match going on, can I just like move the camera around? Are there specific cameras that I could choose from? Or is it like a free handheld camera that just goes around the ring? Like, I want to know how this works. Or do you have to pause it, like go into a menu and change it? Or is it seamless, just like as it's going on, you can press a button to change the camera? I have so many questions. So many questions. But the Royal Rumble ramp view has been confirmed as well, which is a nice touch. So that's what I'm saying. Does it go from the hard cam straight to this cam? Do you have to pause it like 2K, like NBA 2K or FIFA and go into the settings and change the camera? I'm really intrigued about the ability to move the camera during live gameplay. I'm glad there's a better ramp camera and dive cameras too, so I'm assuming there's going to be more cameras. Like when you hit a finisher, camera cuts as well, which would be awesome. Always adds to the presentation and the realistic feel. So we spoke earlier about new paybacks, ladies and gentlemen, and one of them has been announced by Regents Wrestling. Freeze is one of the new paybacks introduced in WWE 2K24. When a character has the freeze payback, they can either perform a motion that either appears cowardly or intimidating to force their opponent to stop in their tracks. This creates an opportunity for a free hit as the opponent is temporarily halted, allowing the user to capitalize on the situation. So I'm guessing that's like, if you're a big guy, maybe your freeze would be like, you like fake to punch them, or like you like flex in front of them, and like a smaller superstar will be like, oh my god, like something like that. Or it says cowardly, so maybe you'll be like, you know, if you're a smaller superstar, you might like pretend not to hit them, and they might be like confused, and then all of a sudden you have a free hit. I think it could be cool. I think it can change matches. I want to see other new paybacks as well. But I like the sound of this one. Special move slots for signatures and finishers have been expanded from 3 to 5, and you'll be able to use all of your stock to perform a super finisher, which is exactly how it sounds, ladies and gentlemen. So instead of 3 signatures and finishers, you can now lock up to 5, which is absolutely barbaric. In what circumstance would you need 5 finishers? I don't know, but I am here for it. One thing, again, I always think about the AI. I think about the AI experience before my own experience. I hope the AI actually stock up finishers. You know, actually load up finishers, use super finishers, so that'll be awesome. Speaking of super finishers, you can see here, you get hit with a super finisher, and not to say it's 100% you can't kick out, Brian teased. It also nullifies your opponent's resiliency. So, if you have resiliency, and you get hit with a super finisher, it disables your resiliency to make it harder to kick out, which I think is awesome. Again, I hope they actually use them. We wanted super finishers to be almost like the end-all, be-all when you get hit with that. Now, you can kick out of that. Good on you, but it's going to be quite the achievement. It's also confirmed that Cody Rhodes' super finisher is the triple crossroads. So, I don't know if... I have a few questions about this that haven't been answered. Firstly, can any superstar or create a superstar have a super finisher, or is it only certain people? Like, if I create 100 superstars, can they all have a super finisher, or is it only real-life superstars? I don't know how it works. Also, can any move be a super finisher? So, for instance, if I want just an RKO to be a super finisher, can that be a super finisher? Or are there like 10 choices? Like, you know how with like a comeback, you have a certain amount of choices, or with a table finisher, there's like a spine buster, a powerbomb, there's specific choices. I wonder if there's going to be specific super finishers, like Roman's rebound spear or something like that, that you can choose from. That's going to interest me. So how many options there are and who can have them is what I'm interested to see. Also, I hope the AI actually use them as well. Stock up through finishers, hit a super finisher. That'll be awesome. A little note for the creative people out there, but a good one. They have confirmed that it will feature a quick save feature to avoid losing progress in the middle of creating something, which I think is awesome. So if you're creating something, you can press Y or triangle. It'll quick save your progress. If your game crashes when you come back in, I'm guessing it'll just save that character as when you pressed Y, so you can go back in and continue editing. Nice little feature. All the main stuff we have right now, it is releasing on the 8th of March, or the 5th of March if you download the 2 special editions. 40 Years of WrestleMania, roster with 200 plus superstars, 4 new match types, including Casket, Gauntlet, Special Guest, and Ambulance. Nightmare Family pre-order bonus, which has Undashing, Mask Cody Rhodes, Stardust, Bruce Cody, blah, blah, blah. 3 editions, which we know 40 Years of WrestleMania pack includes all of this. Super finishers, 7 real referees, 2 new MyRise stories, create a referee, create a sign, new updated backstage area with new environmental interactions, MyGM Universe faction, MyRise all confirmed, and so much more. Ladies and gentlemen, there's probably even more to talk about, but I'm going to leave it here for now. I've been recording for half an hour, so this will be a nice little update and news finisher. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's going to be a fun year. I really, really do. I'm excited and hopeful for March. As you can see, January 28th, this is coming out this week. So this Sunday, by the time you're watching this Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, Regents Rumble, January 28th, 2 p.m. right here on the Regents Kid YouTube channel. Tune in to Regents Pro Wrestling, Regents Rumble, where one superstar out of 30 will get the chance to headline Regents Mania. Watch RPW live every Monday and Friday. Let me know in the comments down below your most looked forward to feature of WWE 2K24, and we'll catch you here on this channel with a lot more wrestling information. Ladies and gentlemen, much of as always, take care and peace. Before you go, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Whee! Yeah.
Easy to see the truth. I never want this to burn out. I never want us to burn down.